Item Number SCP-1973 Object Class Euclid Special Containment Procedures. The area for 100 meters around SCP-1973 has been fenced off. Low-voltage electric fencing has been employed to deter members of the public. Inspection of the fence is to be carried out every fortnight. The crew of SCP-1973-1 are to be kept in suitable on-site housing units and provide the equivalent of Level 1 clearance. In the interest of site security, they are not permitted past the perimeter fences. SCP-1973-1 itself is to be housed in a sealed section of the facility garages. One guard is required to be on watch at any one time as a contingency. Description: SCP-1973 appears to be a standard, if extremely, and perpetually muddy field located in the state of USA. Persons entering the field will not experience any unusual phenomena. However, vehicles, manned or otherwise, will sink entirely within 2 to 5 hours, verified by the use of numerous test vehicles. There appears to be no correlation between size or mass of vehicle and sinking time. The only vehicle to exit SCP-1973 to date, SCP-1973-1, is a US Army M48A3 Patton main battle tank of Troop A, 3D Squadron, 5th Cavalry Black Knights. Point of origin discovered upon interviewing crew. No anomalous activity has been reported in or by SCP-1973-1 or crew since recovery. Both are in the equivalent conditions of similarly aged counterparts. Transcript of Interview-1973 Interviewed: Lieutenant, retired, Kyler. Interviewer: Researcher. Forward: as the commanding officer of SCP-1973-1, or as he calls it, Genie, Lieutenant Retired Keller was selected as the most appropriate to be interviewed. After undergoing psychiatric evaluation and a subsequent course of antidepressants, he has been cleared as psychologically healthy, despite further, minor symptoms of PTSD. Begin Log 1103, December 7th, 1993. Interviewer: Lieutenant Kyler. Kyler: Ray. You can call me Ray, Doc. Okay, Ray. I understand you are aware of your current listing as MIA. Yeah, I've been told that. It has also been explained that you will not be returned to the military or indeed a normal life based on your experience. Shit, yeah, right again. Okay, thank you. Now, can you describe for me the events of… Well, it was just your regular combat maneuvers, to start. We were providing infantry support for these grunts. Round the Ben Het area, I think. Yeah, round there. And just as they were calling in the Thunder Chiefs, USAF attack aircraft, to mop things up, we start reversing out of there through this paddy. Was there anything unusual about it? Anything out of the ordinary? No. I didn't even register it, really. I mean, it's not like they're uncommon. So yeah, we were getting the hell out of there when we hit the mother of all mudholes. I've seen some nasty shit in my time, and tanks up to the cupolas and crap, but man, this paddy was freaking deep. The back end was dug in. I reckon we had maybe 3 or 4 feet left to sink, max. And well, turns out I was wrong, don't it? We just kept going down, just straight down, easy as you like. As soon as the mud got above the top of the treads and didn't stop, I buttoned up the hatches and told them to wait it out. Didn't want all the paddy water inside, you see. Maybe radio for an M88, armored recovery vehicle, or something. We're sitting in Jenny here, past the side of SCP-1973-1 affectionately. For what, 3 hours? The air was getting real dry in there by that time. I was close to saying, to hell with the tank, and just running. We didn't even know we'd gone fully under, but I knew we were deep. Next thing, there's a lurch, and we're totally level again. So I say to the kid, have a look out. He does. Tells us to look. We do. Man, I still don't believe what I saw. Like a mechanic's wet dream. Man, it went on for miles. Can you elaborate? I don't know. Thousands of vehicles. Thousands. Like goddamn constellations in this endless blackness. We were drifting around. Or they were. Probably both. There were no reference points. Just us all in this. Well, space, I suppose. Jesus, we spent so long there. I don't know how long we had drifted there. But it's more than I care to imagine. We saw a goddamn sight more than your average tankman, I tell you. It was a museum and a sci-fi flick all in one. I saw a beaten-up Model T, dozens of Chevys and Cadillacs, old Panzers, and this one thing. It was like no car I'd ever seen, all curbs and spoilers, like 2001, A Space Odyssey. How apt. Yeah, I guess. There were people in them, but they were moving like they were in molasses or something, in slow motion. Then, as suddenly as we'd arrived, we were falling, down away from that great cloud of automobiles. We saw some others falling too, but they just faded into nothingness. We kept on going through the black, then it was white, and then just blue sky. We were like a dolphin out of the ground. It was a beautiful moment. Thought I'd never see land again. I watched them fall asleep or something. My crew, I mean, one by one. Then I must have done the same. Next thing, I'm in a warehouse with you guys. Some grand adventure home, huh? End log, 12/13, December 7th, 1993. Closing statement. Recovery site of Genie, hereby designated SCP-1973. Kyler's account implies the existence of other such wormholes. The possibility of a network is being explored. Crew of Genie, hereby designated SCP-1973-1, voice concerned at their confinement to Site, but have agreed to remain. Security risk is deemed minimum. Addendum. The search for the location of the Vietnamese wormhole is suspended, as of April 9, 2001, due to subsequent changes in topology and the associated security risk of a physical sweep of this size. Verification of other suspected sites is proving difficult, due to assumed temporal and proven physical displacement. Attempts to follow the movements of test vehicles, via the use of tracking devices, have proved fruitless, and thus they remain unrecovered. Christ, you guys still looking for that thing? Finding that damn Patty is like finding a haystack in a stack of haystacks, you know? Lieutenant Kyler, Commander of SCP-1973-1.